My name is Thabit Wright. I'm at the World Future Energy Summit here in Abu Dhabi 2014, and I've chosen this platform to launch the world's next exciting light, and it's the world's first LED light that gives off extra light without using batteries and without using electricity. And this is a unique feature because there are many times we are in absolute darkness. We all take for granted that when you turn off a light, you have to be in absolute darkness. Who says when you turn off a light that it must be 100% dark? The reason I say this is there are many times when you turn off the light, you actually still need to see in the dark in order to go to the toilet possibly, or if there's a power failure, you cannot see in the dark. You're suddenly looking for a candle or for a torch. So this is a secondary function. Every single time you turn off your light for the next 20 years, if you've got one of my GECO lights installed, you will have soft, free light giving off this emergency backup lighting. And then, so it's decorational. You'll find yourself turning lights off even you don't need to. You'll turn them off on purpose because it's pretty to look at in the dark. Your child can't sleep. Switch off your light without wasting electricity, and the child will think that the lights are still on, and they will continue to sleep peacefully. GECO is basically a LED that I've taken to the next level. GECO standing for glow emitting crystal optics. The creature gecko is a lizard that walks around that we see outside the house. Another bonus of the name gecko is that the creature gecko is able to see in the dark 350 times better than a human being can see in the dark. So basically this is the world's first light to give off soft light without using electricity. GECO is available only in South Africa at the moment, but I'm hoping to launch it to the world. I'm using this platform to tie up contracts and sign licensing agreements with the world's biggest lighting manufacturers and distributors. I'm demonstrating this fantastic GECO light. Let's pretend that these lights are on. You've got power in your house, and you've got very nice white bright light. Suddenly there's a power failure and your lights go out. So let's assimilate a power failure. As you can see, it's very hard to make it dark in this environment that we're in now. But if you look at where my finger is, the light is still coming from this globe, and it's going to continue to do this for the next 7 hours. Not only will it come from the globe, it will also come from the holder. Next time you go into a shop, you have a choice between many, many different LEDs in the shop. Why not choose the one that's got one unique feature? And GECO is the only one in the world that offers this feature. And this is what we've been talking about all along. As you can see it in my hand, this is exactly how it looks. It's very small. There's no battery inside there. But if we look over here in the dark, which I'm going to demonstrate to you in the tube, your holder gives off light. When it comes to the holder, we're now replacing this old holder that most of us have seen. It's got springs, it's difficult to use. There's another spring. We don't want to use this anymore. We're now replacing this with this. A two-sided holder made of silicone. It won't rust, and it has many unique features. The first feature being this GECO holder has a unique design that you can choose on either side. So it's got two different sides to choose from. You can have different shapes. One side can be a square, the other side can be a circle. What's unique about this is how we install it in our roofs. So in order to install it, all one does is take it like that. Let's pretend that this is the roof. You put it in, you slide it into the hole, and it clips into position on its own. Another benefit of this holder is the fact that you can adjust the depth of the beam. So it goes in very simple, straightforward, one level, Now we adjust the beam angle. It's got 4 different depth adjustments. At its deepest angle like this, if I switch this light on as an example, because of the depth of this, we're now creating light coming from the surrounding area of the holder. Not just inside, but the surrounding area of the holder. The other unique feature is, other than depth adjustment, you can have a tilting globe. So if you've got artwork on the wall and you want to tilt the globe to focus position at the light on the wall, you can tilt this globe in any direction you want to. So it adjusts into 360 degrees. If you like a bright light, you go for the transparent GECO holder. It doesn't have the glow feature, but it gives you a beam angle that spreads 120 degrees. And when there's a power failure or you switch it off, you've still got your glow feature on the inside. In order to see the glow in the dark, we're going to try and make this area as dark as possible so we can see exactly how this glows in the dark. So let's pretend there's a power failure. We turn it off. Okay. If you put this tube over the lights and you look inside the tube, you should be able to see light inside this tube. And that's basically how GECO would glow in the dark. If you have 1 in your house or if you have 10 in your house, obviously the more globes you've got, the brighter your emergency lighting is going to be. Very important part of GECO is the holder is manufactured for LED lights only. The reason being is LED lights only give off between 60 and 70 degrees Celsius. The old lights, the old incandescent lights that we're replacing, give off 300 degrees Celsius. So we don't want to use these old lights with GECO holders. Another important point is the audience that I'm really looking for at the summit, what I'm hoping to achieve. I'm looking for big lighting manufacturers that have existing distribution already set up. I'm hoping to sign license agreements with these big companies. I'm looking for orders as well from buyers of big projects throughout the world, and I'm using this platform here in Abu Dhabi to meet these big corporations with big infrastructure, existing sales and distribution network. My website is www.gecolight.com. GECO light, LIGHT.com.